Hello everybody, really quick tutorial on this lost sector right here. It's Veles Labyrinth. So, inside this labyrinth there's going to be a series of objectives that you need to do in the lost sector version. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to have weapons that can effectively deal shield damage against barrier and unstoppable champions. Also, you'll need to be shooting these little buttons on the door. So if we look at the very first one, there's a button there that lets you into the starting area. Once you get through the door, you're going to take your first right, and you're going to kill all the enemies in this little pocket here. And at the back end of the pocket is going to be another button that you need to hit right there. And that will allow you into the next area. Once you get through here, you're going to take a sharp left, and you're going to kill these thrall. There is a button location at the end of the hallway, just like that little cut right there. After you get there, you're going to take the first right. There's a location for the button. There's also a location for the next button there in the middle pathway. You're going to take the far left pathway all the way down to the fork, take a left, and you're going to wind up in this cursed thrall room here. And inside of this cursed thrall room, after you get out of it, the next left is the way you get through out of there. If for some reason your buttons are not any of the other locations, there is a button location there before you get to the thrall room. Once you get out of the cursed thrall room, you're going to take another right if you haven't got both those, and you're going to go into this blue room here, turn around. On the right wall is your last button location, and then you are free to continue on throughout this dungeon here. Once you get to the bottom end of the dungeon, or not the dungeon, the little tube here, you're going to throw your grenade. There's going to be some cursed thrall as well as a barrier champion here. When you find that barrier champion, just kind of lure him up and just deal with him however you will. After you're done with the barrier champion, what you can do is you can take a sword and you can hit this rock right here, and you can jump straight up. I kind of missed the jump there, but you can just jump all the way up without having to maneuver all the way throughout here. I'm stuttering a little bit because I'm trying to talk fast. Once you get up here, you're going to throw your grenade to these thrall right here. Then you're going to get your unstoppable champion weapon out, stun him, and then you're going to dispatch with him however you can. Along with him, there's going to be a couple knights, so if you want to go ahead and dispatch them too, then they're there. After that, you got a shrieker to worry about, which is right there. You can sit back and snipe him like this if you really want to, or you can take some kind of grenade launcher and then pick at him from around the corner, just kind of peek and shoot like that. You should have your super by now, which I did, so... Alright, once you get through here, you got a wizard in the center here. You're just going to take that out. And then basically it's just a add clear game from here. All you're really going to do is just try to clear the entire room and all that fun stuff. Just try to stay moving around, don't stay still for too long, and you should be just fine. This is pretty much the easier part once you get out of the labyrinth. If you don't know where to go through the labyrinth, it is a little bit of a pain. The button locations are RNG based, so as long as you keep a mindful eye of all the spawn locations that I showed you guys earlier, then you should be just totally fine. Whenever you're clearing these ads, there is a sequence that you're going to notice. When you see Cursed Thrall coming out of that little spawn location to my left right now, then that is your notification that the boss is about to come through the portal. Also, if you see another wizard fly out of the portal, then that is another great indication the boss is on his way. Now, the boss in this specific lost sector dies super fast, so you can watch how fast he dies real quick. When you pop your super, you can just kind of spam it there. See the cursed thrall coming out? That means you can actually look at the boss, and the boss is dead. So, and this is the expert one, by the way. Once you defeat the boss, claim your loot, and there's nothing else for you inside of this lost sector. You can just go ahead and abandon activity, and then rinse and repeat.
This long video, and we'll see you guys next time.
And that's it.
Bye, guys.